Deandre Ayton is a Laker, and he's also completely unstoppable in NBA 2K25. It doesn't matter if you're putting the entire team on him, he's still scoring in the paint. And on top of that, we're going to go ahead and grab every single rebound. When I say every rebound, I mean every one. I have some crazy gameplay for you guys today. And this Deandre Ayton build was dominating any team that we played. Really can't wait for you guys to see this, so let's get right into it. Oh, what's good? We are back in their NBA 2K25 video, and in today's video, I have Lakers Deandre Ayton absolutely dominating the park. As soon as I saw he went to the Lakers, you know I had to get his build in 2K, hop on, and just go crazy. I don't think we lost a single game throughout this whole video. There was definitely some interesting ones, though. And we have a ton of highlights to show you guys. I do know he's number 5, not number 20, but it's not available on the team I'm on in the NBA. That doesn't matter anyways, though. I have a build that plays exactly like Deandre Ayton in today's video. Real quick, before we get started, drop a like, drop a sub, turn the notifications on. I'm trying to hit 7K before 2K26. Any support is greatly appreciated. Not wasting any more of your time, though. Let's get right into this one. Starting out with our first game, like I said in the intro, I don't think there was anybody that could stop us. We were scoring off the first possession in almost every single game that we played in, and I'm playing perimeter defense on this Deandre Ayton build. He thinks he's doing something, and I'm sending that shot out of bounds. He really just trying to ISO me on the build because I'm on a center. He thinks he's doing something, but there's really nowhere he's going. I'm leaving him wide open at the top of the key, scared to shoot. He's going to drive, pull up a little mid-range, but we are grabbing that rebound with a 99 rebound with a legend rebound chaser on this Deandre Ayton build. I'm telling you right now, that's what he's going to be doing in the NBA next year. He's going to be rebounding everything for Luka and LeBron. It's going to be a great fit to go around them as long as the effort is there for him. And honestly, with teammates like Luka and LeBron, you better figure it out and get the effort, show up, get your career to go somewhere. And just honestly, hasn't been playing bad. Even on Portland, on a bad year, he was averaging a smooth 17 and 10. And that is exactly what we're going to do out here today. We're going to play our role. We're going to dunk everything. We're going to grab every rebound that comes our way. I'm hitting these quick slips very consistently. I do miss the layup, but I'm grabbing that offensive rebound super fast. Right back to the point guard. He's also a pretty solid playmaker. As you see me hitting the slip there and getting a nice easy dunk, I feel like that is going to happen a ton next year when he's around Luka. Luka draws doubles constantly, and if he's able to finish everything around the rim like he has been the last few years, we will be in a great spot on the Lakers. I'm throwing it down to the point guard. He's knocking out a 3. We have that glass rebounding take. We're going to be able to see where every single rebound goes. Honestly, a very overpowered takeover if you guys haven't used it yet, but I create a ton of space with that screen. We get a nice little meter dunk to put us up 14-7. And as you can see, along with this winning the game, we are filling the stat sheet. After that dunk, I have a nice 6, 4, and 3 to start out the game. A nice little park triple double if you've ever heard that before. But I'm slipping every single one of these. With our 90 standing dunk, we are throwing that down every single time. And this is a build when I get two-way, I can shoot on it. So if I get a block on the defensive end, I know Deandre Ayton makes quite a few mid-ranges. So if I have two-way, I am able to actually shoot pretty consistently on this build. Another slip though, if I don't need to shoot, I'm gonna go ahead and take my dunks, because that really is where Deandre Ayton is at his best, around the rim, catching lobs, standing dunks, and apparently ISOing. I mean, this guy cannot guard me. Look at me doing my spin moves, everything like that. He does have to foul me though. Isn't a 7-footer with ball handle, I'll admit that right now, but we are still getting it done on the offensive end. Grabbing the rebound, throwing it down to the point guard. He's going to end up driving in and getting a few people to jump. And then he's going to dribble right back out to the three-point line, wide open. Dot the shooting guard who misses. But as you can see, I know where that rebound's going. I'm throwing it down on the other team's center to get us our first win of the video, 22-14. And we are getting out of that one with a very nice stat line. 12 points, 8 rebounds, a few assists to go along with it. And we do get the player of the game in our very first game on our Deandre Ayton build. There's plenty more where that came from, though. Let's get right into our next one. And starting up our second game here, as you can see, we're on a different court. Now, I don't know if these are really in order, but we are just recording every single game we played in the park, and you guys are going to see all of them. I'm grabbing the offensive rebound over that Cooper Flag's head. I mean, this guy's got a Cooper Flag build, and it was a pretty good matchup throughout. I got 3 rebounds already in this one, though, early. And if you guys have known anything about my channel, I played a lot of center. I played a lot of center every single 2K. I've posted a lot of lockdown videos this year, though, and I've focused a lot on that as Cooper Flag makes that insane layup right there. But I've posted a lot of lockdown videos, and I really enjoy playing lockdown. But it all started for me on center, and I don't know, there's a lot of hidden talent in playing center. If you guys know anything about it, you got to be in the right position. You got to know when to jump for a rebound, when to set a screen, when to slip, everything like that. I really enjoyed playing center this year, and I really enjoyed playing center in all the other 2Ks. So maybe I need to bring more center content back next year. Let me know what's your favorite build or play style or point guard, center, lock, whatever you guys are playing. Let me know what your favorite is down in the comments. What you want to see more from me of in NBA 2K26, or even the rest of NBA 2K25. I mean, I have a lot of center builds, a lot of lockdown builds. I even have quite a few guard builds. So whatever you guys want to see, let me know. As we're dunking on Cooper Flag in the paint there, not even a meter dunk, and we get that one to go. I have my rebounding takes. You know that's automatically my board. Down to my guard who knocks that down. I have 4.6 rebounds and 3 assists. I was stuffing the stat sheet in every single game we played. I was trying to call a backdoor there, but he ends up popping back out to the 3 and knocking down a shot, giving us a 19-16 lead. This is definitely one of the closer games that we played throughout the video, but it is time to get the job done. If we miss, I'm telling him to toss it up right now. I'm just saying shoot the ball, throw it up. I'm getting the board. It doesn't matter. It's coming right to me. I'm throwing Cooper out of the way and laying it in for the win, getting us our second one of the video. As you can see, we're on a 2 streak here. The first game of that one is probably coming up later if I didn't cut it out, but we do, like I said, stuff in the stat sheet, getting a nice easy win there. Into our next one though, we are starting out on the defensive end of the court, and in real life this is an area where people have thought Deandre Ayton is slacking. He does not just show the effort on the defensive end, but I'm telling you right now, that is not how this build is going to play. We do have defense. We are out here trying, and we're grabbing every rebound. That's not like a broken record. I mean, there's nothing this guy can do. I do think he was like a 6'6" or 6'7" center, and this is just why I don't use poppers. I mean, that's 3 rebounds in a row already. I mean, there's just nothing he can do against it. I'm too big. I'm too strong. My rebound's too high until I get boxed out by multiple at the same time, and then I am going to end up getting it to the other team. But people do keep pulling up clips of Deandre Ayton in real life, just slacking on defense a little bit, taking possessions off, everything like that, which is something he can't do if he wants to revive his career, save his name, and just really show up in LA under the bright lights. Has a championship chance next year on the Lakers. I mean, their championship window is now. They have 1 more year guaranteed with LeBron. They have a young Luka. It's definitely a very tough West, but if he wants to go, now is the time to show up and try to get a championship next year while they still have LeBron on the roster. And like I said, his stats are definitely very solid in real life, even when he has a quote-unquote down year. As I'm grabbing the offensive rebound there and throwing it down, these guys can't stop me in the paint. I mean, I'm making everything at this point. There's nothing they can do to stop me down there. It's 11-5 right now. I'm going to end up hitting my guard back in the corner who misses his shot. I'm just telling them to shoot everything, grabbing the offensive rebound and dunking on the whole team down there. Every single game, I'm getting a park triple-double, basically. I mean, I have 8 and 7 in this one. Another rebound there. Dot my guard. He is on cold, but I was telling him to force stuff up. I wanted to see how many offensive rebounds I really could grab against this guy, and that's why I'm not bringing a shooting center out here to the park. I completely clear out the paint for a wide-open dunk for my shooting guard. They're going to try to take it up on me in the paint. Cannot get that to go. Very early from him. Down to the guard. Wide open. Can he knock it down for game? He cannot, but yet another offensive rebound. And then I'm going to, like I said, I'm just going to tell him to keep shooting. Pulls up the midi. Gets it to go. We are up 20-14 at this point. Should probably be more, but we messed around a little bit, like I said. And he's going to hit a nice little step back in the mid-range. Dot the guard, who ends up finally hitting a shot to win the game there. Finishes that one out 23-16. They were talking in game chat. Had to go tell him good game. Another awesome game from Deandre Ayton, and we are right into the next one. As we get into our next game here, there is 95% of you that watch the videos that are not subscribed. So take a second, pause the video, go down there, drop a like, drop a sub, turn the notifications on. 26 is right around the corner. I'll be dropping a ton of news for you guys, as well as every build you could possibly need for that game. And I'm still going to be dropping bangers all through the rest of this year, and you do not want to miss those. That's enough of that, though. Getting to the next one, we have a early 5-3 lead. I'm setting huge screens with my 99 strength. My shooting guard's knocking down every shot in the corner. And I did want to mention, we're not even playing with a traditional lineup here as I dot my guard going back door. We're not playing with a traditional lineup. We don't even have a lockdown. The shooting guard is on a high flyer build, just super high driving dunk. Pretty solid defense, pretty solid all around 6'8" build. But what I'm getting at is it's just not a lineup that people typically play with, but we were making it happen. We were making it work as I grab another offensive rebound there. I mean, somebody let me know how many offensive rebounds I've grabbed in this video, because it is an absurd amount. And you guys really are seeing every single game I got on and recorded on this build. I mean, as soon as I started dressing like Deandre Ayton, I started playing way better. This build was good before, and it only got better when I put this jersey on. As I dot my guard there, wide open, 97 pass accuracy, knocks it down for another win, 21-15 in that one. And you guys didn't even see that many highlights from that one, but I did have 4.6 rebounds and 4 assists to go along with it. Remember what I said earlier on in the video? We were scoring off almost every single inbound. It's got to be something with this first play of the game. As I hit the point guard, he knocks down his first shot. I mean, having that 3-0 lead early is definitely nice. I get an inbound steal, dot the shooting guard who shoots right over the top of that guy, knocks down a weak as I had two-way there. I definitely should have shot a mid-range just so you guys could have seen the shooting capabilities of this build, but I don't really need to, and if I don't need to, I'm not gonna. I hit the point guard, pulls up a midi fade, giving us a 10-9 lead. And this was definitely one of my quieter games up until this point. I do almost have takeover there, and then it's going to go start getting interesting. I get the rebound, hit the guard, and he dunks through traffic, giving me takeover. And this is when it really starts. I started grabbing every single rebound. He gets the bump steal there. I'm out on the break. He didn't lob it, but I do get a standing dunk. We have an A- teammate grade already. 2 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists about halfway through this game. I was leaving this guy open. This is the problem with shooting centers, because if they can't shoot, it is just I can just sit paint and there's nothing going up. It ruins the whole flow of the offense, and he was bricking shot after shot after shot, really taking the team out of the game. But my point guard is going to miss this one on the right wing, grabbing the offensive rebound, dunking another one, and he can't shoot on the offensive end, but since he is a shooting center, I'm also going to out rebound him every time. I do miss a standing dunk there. I don't know how that guard got a contest on me, but we do lob it up to me. They already gave up. The game is over. Another one in the books, 22-12 in that one, and we are into the next one. With all these NBA player builds that I play on throughout the year, I do also really enjoy. I think my team's a lot of fun. Let me know if you guys want to see a my team video on the channel. I have a pretty solid team. This far into the year, honestly, a lot of people start playing it. You start getting all the super stacked cards with all the good animations. It's honestly pretty fun to play. So let me know if you guys want to see that on the channel as I catch the lob there and throw that one down. These guys were definitely a little bit lower, below average players. I mean, they were like 60 overalls coming out to the park. Definitely not an easy thing to do. Props to them. But if you come out on a 60 overall, I am going to bully you in the paint. 3 of you down there guarding me. They are not stopping me on this Deandre Ayton build. He does very early that there. And I'm playing point guard at this point, lobbing it up to the shooting guard, throwing it down. I do think my shooting guard has like a 99 driving dunk. And I'm going to throw it off the backboard to myself there. Green the self lob. They're half playing, half not. At this point, they know there's nothing they can do to stop us. Here's that clip you saw in the intro, though. Offensive rebound, another missed shot, and another offensive rebound. Back out to him. I'm just telling him to keep shooting. Even though he's open, I'm still grabbing another one. That was a strong contest. It doesn't matter. He is going to fade a midi there and finally get it to go. But I have 10 rebounds already in a threes game, which is absolutely nuts. I really was trying to force lobs, though, and we got quite a few of them in this game. I mean, I'm 7 foot with a 90 standing dunk, 73 driving dunk. We're getting a lot of those to go. Ripping the rebound out of the air with glass take. This guy's jumping at me full court for some reason. Push dribble, self lob off the backboard. You love to see it. 20-3. Guard is wide open. I'm telling him to shoot from super deep. He's got limitless range. Takeover behind half court. Knocks it down. We end that one with the craziest stat line I had in the entire video. 14 points, 15 rebounds, a few assists to go along with it. I do have another game for you though, so let's get into that right now. This is probably the most games I've showed in a video all year, so let me know if you guys are messing with these longer videos. I can start posting some longer ones for you. I record a ton of gameplay, but a lot of times I just cut games out or cut clips out. But if you guys want to see longer videos, let me know and I will start doing that. My guard is going to be wide open in the right corner though. He gets that one to go, and I wish instant greens would come back next year. I know you can turn it on the setting, but then you can't see the contest. I do really want to see instant greens come back how they used to be. If it's up there rattling around the rim, you have no idea if it's going to go in. And as a center, I really want to know early, but also still be able to see the contest that I'm getting on people. Slipping that one there, standing dunk. This is another shooting center, so I already know I'm going to be dominating him in the paint. Those shooting centers really just can't do anything against me down in the paint. It's about tendencies. I've talked about it in previous videos. Go look at my center comparison if you guys want to hear me talk more about that. But anytime that you're bringing a shooting center out here in the park, when I have an inside center, I'm just bound to get more rebounds than you. It's just how it is. I am going to post up. I was going to back this guy down because I knew I could get him, but my guard deck's wide open. I'm going to hit him. We win another one, 22-17. As you can see, we're on a streak at this point, but these guys were not done. They came right back around. We messed around too much in the first game because these guys thought they had a chance. Came to play us again. Self-lob to start the game, giving us a 2-0 lead and a crazy highlight starting out this one. I am setting massive screens. Like I said, they both dropped to the paint because they thought I was going to slip. That's one of those things about playing center. You have to know when to slip, when to hold the screen, when to pop if you're on a shooting center. Just a pretty big skill gap when it comes to that kind of stuff, and it's a lot different than other kind of builds on how you can get better at it, if that makes any sense. But you just, like I said, you just have to know when to move, where to move, stuff like that. I do get a very tough layup to go. I told you guys he's a shooting center, so that was an open contest, and I make it right over the top of him. My guard gets a very good contest there, though. Gets a moderate. I'm out on the break, catching the lob, giving us a 19-10 lead. Like I said, these guys really thought they had a chance, but my shooting guard's going backdoor with that 99 driving dunk, throwing it down to win us that game. And that is going to be the last one of the video. If you guys stuck around all the way to the end, drop an LA Ayton in the comments for me so I know who watched all the way through. I really appreciate you sticking around. Drop a like, drop a sub, turn the notifications on your way out, and I will catch you in the next one.